Hey Capricorn, thank you so much for joining us at 3 Rabbit Tarot for your weekly reading for the week of March 7th to the 14th. If you haven't checked out your monthly reading, we're going to go ahead and link that down below. And that monthly reading is going to paint a picture for the entire month for you. And then all these weekly readings are going to plug right into that. So Capricorn, getting started here, we're going to go ahead and pull one card for your general energies for this week. So going into this week here, we have the Nine of Shells talking about gratitude and fulfillment. And all these 9 cards are going to be about like nearing a completion of a cycle and like really kind of just missing one more piece to building some sort of success and fulfilling some kind of dream or goal. And I think that your monthly reading was about kind of like finding and building and maintaining a new success with a new love interest who has either entered your life or will be entering your life in the month of March. So I think that right now, this week, that's what you can look out for here. That could be the one thing that kind of completes this this 9 energy here. It takes it up to a 10 and completes some sort of cycle for you. Capricorn, we're gonna go ahead and pull 2 cards here to get an idea of your past energy and then also your energy here going into the future. And these are pretty positive to start out. Here in your recent past, we have the Star card. So you're definitely, there's some potential that you have. It isn't dependent upon this new love interest entering your life, but there's something that you can do for yourself that you've already been building and growing. And I think that that's the thing that's attracting these new people into your life right now. So you're in like this mindset right now where you're building something, you're working on something, you're putting a lot of passion into a project. And through that, that could be attracting people into your life right now. So this week in particular, I'd really be on the lookout for like that particular love interest that we were talking about in the March reading. And if you already have that person, this month is going to be more so focused on how you can involve that person in on like these projects or like these new phases of your life. Here in your future though, we have the 7 of Pentacles here, which is about kind of like growing and fostering a garden right now. This is like kind of a strange energy to have because the 9 of Shells card here is very similar to like the 9 of Pentacles card. And that's going to be about like you like already having a lot of abundance, a lot of growth. But here, your card of the future is saying that you're going to have to continue working towards something. And I guess those 2 cards really work together well though, because it's showing that you have the mindset, you have like the goal and the dream, and you know what you want and what you expect. And right now, going into the future, going into this next month, you're going to have to start putting the work in on something and really starting to grow that garden, really actually manifesting your dreams instead of just thinking about them. Capricorn, here in your area of above, we have the Lovers card, which is pretty perfect as we were talking about. And in your area below, we have the 3 of Wands card. So here in your area of above, this is kind of how you're presenting yourself to the world right now, Capricorn. So I think that you're just like really, you're in like that mood and that mindset to find some love interest and to bring them into your life right now because of how passionate you are about some project. It's just attracting the right people to you right now. Rather than like being in like this really negative mindset and you attract other people like that, I think that right now you're coming into a lot of power, a lot of inner strength. And because of that, you're becoming more appealing to people who are more like-minded and like really believe in your vision as well, Capricorn. Here in your area of below though, we have the 3 of Wands card. So you have a firm foundation right now for casting off new success. And this is like how you're feeling in like your subconscious. I think that you really understand deep down. I think that you understand that like all parts of your being right now, that you're in like a really firm, strong position right now. And because of that, you're able to launch these new projects. The boat casting off here for me kind of represents you like almost like watching what is that called? Like when like a boat does like its maiden voyage or something. I think that that's you like really setting these projects into motion and then seeing them off. Rather than just like having this abstract idea of like the boat setting sail, you're really like you've crafted this boat and now you're ready to launch it. Capricorn, here for any advice that you might need, we have the Hermit card. And here in your area of external factors, we have the 4 of Pentacles card. So right now, with your area of advice, I'd really continue to focus on looking inward, focusing on like really understanding if you're heading down that right path. Because I think that when you find like a little bit of success, you can start sharing it with other people, and then they might bring in these ideas that start swaying you in other directions. I think that you need to hold true to whatever passion project that this is, hold true to your own vision of what you're working towards, Capricorn, and really utilize that hermit energy here. The hermit is alone, but the hermit on this side is carrying this lantern here. And that lantern for me, and a lot of the readings for this week in particular, has almost symbolized like holding and maintaining some idea. Like you may be the hermit in this situation, but you still hold the lantern. You're holding the light, you're seeking something out. And in the future, that light and like that inspiration and that vision that you have is going to act as like a beacon for other people. Capricorn, here in your area of external factors, we have the Four of Pentacles card. So I'd be on the lookout for, any rough patches in like your financial situation. I think that you could be so focused right now on like this project that you're building up that there might be some financial difficulties for this week for you to look out for. There could just be unexpected, some minor car accident or something that causes you to have to like get like a new fender or something. And those things really add up, just like small costs basically, that can kind of balloon into something much larger. Be on the lookout for that right now this week, Capricorn. Here in your area of hopes and fears, we have the Four of Cups card, kind of talking about you really seeing all these opportunities at your disposal right now, but not seeing that one other thing that could really change your life right now. And I think that that's what we're talking about with the Nine of Shells card. How do you take that 9 energy where you're almost completing some sort of cycle and then bring it to total fulfillment? And I think that this right now, your hopes and fears are really caught up. You will kind of understand that. You know that there's one more piece of this puzzle that's missing in order to complete something. And I think that that's this love interest that you're almost beginning to really actively seek out during this week and then like this whole month as well. You know that that is the thing that could take your project to the next level. And then also collaborating with those people who are already in your life, that could also be the missing piece there that you should be on the lookout for. And then finally with an outcome, pretty interesting because we have like this one cup floating off, there. And that's like the one little puzzle piece that you need, Capricorn. And here it is, the Ace of Cups card, the new idea coming into fruition here. The Ace of Cups card and all the Ace cards are about starting something new. And in order to start something new, you have to complete some sort of cycle or you have to put everything together. So Capricorn, this is a really great card to see here at the end of the reading. It's telling me that you're gonna find that fulfillment and this is gonna like launch this next phase of your journey right now, Capricorn. So you're really standing on like the threshold of major changes, Capricorn. Capricorn, here at the end of the reading though, we're gonna pull 3 cards for 3 yes, no, or maybe questions. So if you wanna pause the video and think of those, we're gonna pull 1, 2, and 3. So Capricorn, for your first question, I have a no. For your second question, I have a no. And for your last question here, I have a yes. So Capricorn, thank you so much for joining us at 3 Rabbit Tarot. If this reading resonated with you, you can also check out your sun, moon, and rising. Also follow us by subscribing down below, like this video, because that really helps us out a lot. And you can also check out your monthly reading down below. That'll give you a whole picture of the entire month. And Capricorn, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week.